since you are going to have your first season in Taiwan, so that means you'll be spending a lot of time in Taiwan. And what's your expectation for your life in Taiwan? Like the weather is so hot in Kaohsiung, and also the food. What's your expectation?
Yeah, I definitely want to explore the night markets. There are a lot of Taiwanese dishes that I'd love to eat. You know, fan tuan, pidan shou jiao, chicken heart. So I definitely want to find my spots that I can go to frequently.
And you also mentioned yesterday that your plan is to like talk to the press and fans in Chinese by the end of next year, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any concrete plan on this? Yeah, like a tutor?
No current plan on the tutor. Figuring that out still, but I'm gonna take steps to get that done. I would love to be able to converse in Chinese fluently.
And you mentioned that Wilson is the key person that have you made up your mind to play in Taiwan. So can you talk a bit more about your impression about Wilson?
Yeah, I mean, I just truly thought he was an amazing person. He's very personable. He said, that he's just really gonna look out for me, and I mean, you can't ask for more from an owner. I think even just like truly like as a person, I would love to be friends with him. You know, he's just very cool. He's easy to talk to, and we share a lot of the same interests. And he's also a Kobe fan, so.
So, what characteristics of Wilson make him special compared with the other person?
Well, I feel like he built a very family atmosphere within the Aquas. He keeps everybody, like most of the guys, they've drafted themselves. And I think that loyalty goes a long way. And I can see that he really takes care of everybody.
Okay, just to show this pic, have you ever seen this? Yeah, because Wilson was once a rapper, a musician.
Jinko.
Yeah, so you know that.
I know.
So have you heard any of his songs?
No, but he promised, you guys have to hold him to this, but he said that he would rap if we won in my first year, so that's the goal.
Okay, so as a basketball player, do you have any routine going to a game?
I try to nap before games, but besides that, no, not much. I just try to get up on the floor early, get some form shooting in, and from there, just get ready for the game. Not much.
How about any lucky charm?
No lucky charms.
Okay. So looking back at your, how long have you played basketball?
I've been playing since I was 2 years old.
Since 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
My parents just kind of had, different sports around, so it's just like, the Fisher-Price hoop, small adjustable one, like 4 to 6 feet, and then a couple mini basketballs, and I would just chuck them at the hoop, and then slowly just fell in love with it.
So have you ever dreamed of becoming a professional basketball player?
Definitely. I think it's most kids' dream.
But now you're in Taiwan, so I believe it's a bit different from what you expected initially. So
sure.
When does this possibility clicking for you?
I would say it started to click probably like since after season. I was very focused just on basketball in the U.S., just playing with Cornell and taking steps forward every single year, and I didn't start any talks until after my season, so I'd say afterwards.
Okay. So looking back at your basketball career so far, who is the one that has the most profound influence on you?
I would say my parents. Just my family in general. My parents have been there for me every step of the way. I have so many memories of them, like my mom taking us wherever we need to go, my dad meeting us there, rushing from work, like he would catch the train just for a simple practice, it's an hour of AAU practice, but both of them making the most extreme efforts just to get there, just so they can be present. And that'll always remember that, and I don't take that for granted. And then, of course, my brother, just someone I can compete with a little bit, you know, and just someone that we can run alongside each other. It helps. It goes a long way.
Yeah, so obviously you share such a close bond with your family, and yesterday I think it's your grandma. She said she's very impressed by your personality, especially humility. Like in the first 2 years in college, you didn't play much, but you tell her the bottom line is to work on your game. So what's the, if to specify, to single out one thing, what's the most important influence your family teach you or has on you?
I think it's really just to be resilient. You know, if there's something you want, then find a way to, you know, make it happen. But at the same time, of course, being realistic. But I didn't want to settle for it, so I knew what I wanted, and they did everything they could to support me, even when they weren't there. You know, whether it was calls, FaceTime, whatever it is, they supported me through it all and helped me always recharge and get ready for the next day of putting in hard work.
Okay, so aside from family, if in terms of basketball, is there any basketball player or coach that influenced you the greatest?
Yeah, I've had a lot of amazing coaches. Coach Rabibo, for example, my high school coach, Coach Teller from AAU. I think those two were pivotal roles in my career because that was right before my jump into college. So I credit them. They really helped me get there. Basketball player-wise, I would say Kobe, of course. Just everything about him, his mentality, work ethic, and just kind of like that driving force to just want to get better every single day. I feel like I watched a lot of this stuff, and at first it was, you know, just the highlights, but then I really fell in love with the mental side of his game, you know, so.
So would you say you model your game or moves on Kobe?
No. You know, obviously he's very mid-range, similar to my brother. But it's more so the mentality. Even though I love his moves, I don't model much after his game per se, but just the mental side.
Okay, so what characteristics do you want to be remembered as a pro player?
I always want to be seen as positive, always smiling, but at the same time, always determined, competitive, and always that I give back to the fans.
You talk about smile, so when we interviewed you 3 years ago, you say that Naruto is probably your favorite anime, right?
Yes.
So which character is your favorite?
That would be Itachi.
Itachi.
Yes. He's just, like, I've always loved the big brother mindset, you know. He always protected his younger brother, even though his younger brother couldn't even see it sometimes. But I also love really just that he's a hidden hero, you know. Obviously, at first, he's portrayed as a villain, of course. But just that not all your work has to be seen by everybody, you know. You can just, sometimes you just have to put your head down and work, and one day everybody will realize the work you put in.
So you think this character also influenced your approach to a game or your mindset?
I wouldn't say that, but I do like his storyline, and
Okay.
I love his character.
Is there any specific episode you like about Naruto?
There's a lot. There's too many. Too many to count, yeah.
Okay. And you also mentioned that your dream was to become a doctor, right?
Yes.
And now you're starting to be a pro player. So it seems like you take a drastic turn. So what's your plan about your doctor career?
Yeah. So I've always had multiple dreams. You know, I don't think they're mutually exclusive, and so my plan after basketball is to continue my track on medicine. But yeah, I never thought that both weren't possible. You know, I've been a student athlete until now, and then now, of course, I get to focus a little more on basketball, which is nice. But I will also be still getting ready for medicine afterwards.
Back in 2023, you sounded that you were rather conservative about your chances to play in Taiwan professionally, but now you're here. So, what changed your mind to give it serious consideration? It's just off season.
I think I always seriously considered it, but I would say Wilson and the Aquas, they gave me all the confidence I needed to start my career here.
Okay, because you grew up in the USA, and I know you've been to return to Taiwan several times, but I guess it still means a challenge for you to play overseas. So how would you describe this decision? Is it a tough one for you to make, or it isn't there? Because of like college and my prep year, I've been away from family a little bit, so it's not too much of a change besides the time difference. I won't be able to call and text whenever anymore. But I know that my family will be there for me and will definitely coordinate, so I still have them being able to talk daily. And that's all I need. And you have played basketball for such a long time, so far, is there anything that you think you have not fulfilled or realized in your career so far, and you want to get it done in Taiwan?
I'd like to end the season on a win. I think it's an important thing, and I'd love to do that here.
So,
like championship, like just win the championship as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry to ask you, have you ever won a championship during your career so far?
Not in high school or college.
So you are looking for your first championship since high school?
Oh, yeah, I have. Never mind. we won our league multiple times in high school. I forgot. Yeah, that's for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Because every time we see you move, your family move around with you. So can you talk more about what makes your family bond so close? Yeah, it's special to us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes from my parents. I would just say that they just build an atmosphere in which we want to be around each other, and we just share a lot with each other, so we're very close. And then my brother is just very personable. You guys have seen him. He's very easy to talk to, and he's definitely a voice I'm always willing to listen to and always willing to hear what he has to say.
I also want to talk about the culture, because over the last 3 years, you came back to Taiwan once in a while, so it's said that distance can create some beauty, right? But now you are going to live here for such a long time. So what prepares you mentally to like living in the real Taiwan? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. To me, it's just 24/7 night market. You know, that's yeah. I don't have any concerns about that.
Okay. Do you have any other hobbies except watching anime?
Yeah, I've been trying to get better at cooking. I love art, ceramics, painting, sketching. I love admiring art as well. An artist I recently, I'm kind of behind everybody, but Yoshi Tomonara, I really enjoy their art. What else? I mean, in my free time, I'm also just like studying film for basketball, watching videos, of course, hanging out with my family and friends. Yeah.
So what's the meal that you're best at?
The meal I'm best at?
Yeah.
I would say Chinese sausage over rice with spinach and egg. It's very easy. It's just put it all in the rice cooker, and then yeah, that's it.
And
Yeah.
are you ready to cook on the courts?
Cook on the court?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, definitely put my best foot out there, and we'll see how everything plays out.
So what aspect of your game are you most excited to show the fans in Taiwan?
Just my determination, I guess. Just to show all the hard work that I've put in. So just have to wait and see.